All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian. This is Coach Heather, and we are bringing you another Coach Care Connect daily virtual workout. We got some really good stuff today, as always. We got some lower body stuff that we're going to knock out today, 5 different movements for a 30-15 work-to-rest ratio. We're going to go through that 4 times. The movements today are going to be all lower body focused, so all we need today is some dumbbells and a kettlebell if you have it. We are going to mix in some kettlebell swings, but we can use a dumbbell for that one as well. So we'll make it work with what you got. Let's get warmed up to start our day here. Heather's going to do that one for us. Spider-Man with elbow drop to start. So Spider-Man position, hop one foot outside the hand. Elbow comes down right to the instep of the foot. 5 reps on that side before we switch up the legs and do 5 on the other. Good, good. Now, keep that back leg nice and long on this one. Get that lower body stretching in there as well as you drop that elbow down. Perfect. Keep those feet flat on the ground. When you're done with your 5, we're going to stay in the high plank position. We got some scapular push-ups that we're going to do next. So all about the shoulder blades on this one. We're going to squeeze them together and then press them apart. So it's like a push-up, but you're not using the elbows or the arms at all. All you're doing is working our back on this one, the shoulder blades. So squeeze them together, push them apart, back and forth, 10 total reps. And then when you are done with those, you can take a stand onto the feet. Good. Next one is going to be a single leg reach. So for this one, it's a single leg deadlift. We're going to reach down towards that feet, kick the back heel back on this one, 5 reps. Soft bend in the bottom leg. You can see that just little bend in the bottom knee, and that gets a little tension in the hamstring. That's what we're looking for. When you hit 5 on one side, you can go to the other side, hit 5 over there. Now in our warm-up too, you can use a wall. You can hold on to whatever you need to for a little extra stability because we want you to get into that full range of motion. Good, good. For each movement, trying to get through it. Now when we have some single leg deadlifts and later in the workout today, I'm going to try to encourage you not to use the wall, not to hold on to it, to create that little extra stability work that we're going to go for today. Last one, steel jacks. We're going to have our hands in front. It's like a jumping jack, but you just do it in the front. So 15 total reps here as you open up, close it back to the center. If we're not jumping today, you can always walk and step it out at the side as well. So 15. Very good. All right. When you are done with that, if you're not done warming up yet, that's perfectly fine. Just keep on rolling. We're going to demo our 5 movements that we have today. We also have a little finisher that we put in today as well, so be on the lookout for that, but different moves. After this, so lateral lunge with press out is our first move. We're going to have one weight. We're going to keep it tight to the chest on this one. Lateral lunge. We're going to lunge over to one way. Our press out, pressing out, right back in, drive off that outside foot back to your standing position. So we're going to be here for the entire round. We're going to start on the left side. All left side with a little press out at the bottom, keeping the chest nice and tall, drive off that outside foot. There's our first round. Second round, we'll go to the other side. After that, we have a good morning. You could probably go a little heavier with this one. We're going to keep our weight right on our chest again, and it's a hinge. So hinging down, back stays nice and flat. You should feel it in the hamstrings, so right behind the legs here, because you got a little soft bend in the knees, so they're not locked out, just a little tiny bend all the way down, all the way up on that one. There's our second 30 seconds. After that, we are going to go down into our single leg deadlift. Here's one that you can use a kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you want to. We are going to have our swings next, so this is a great one for the kettlebell. Take an opposite hand down to your opposite foot. So if your right hand is holding the kettlebell, your right foot is coming back, and we're taking it down to your left foot. Heather's holding her left hand on the kettlebell, so she's taking it down to her right foot right now, so that's perfect. Back leg stays nice and long, just like that single leg reach. Your bottom leg has a soft bend in the knee, and that's a perfect rep right there. We will stay on the same side for the full round for the 30 seconds there. Next one is going to be our kettlebell swing, like I referred to. This one is all about the hips. This one, we're going to keep that back nice and flat. We're going to drive the hips forward, engaging the glutes, getting into that triple extension position. Good, and then coming to about shoulder height. If you're coming higher than that, we don't really need to. We probably want to use a little extra weight if you have the ability to do that. So there's going to be our fourth 30 seconds. Last one is going to be on our back for a diamond bridge. This one's a little bit different, a little bit more of a hip mobility exercise in here as well. You can add one weight to the hips if you want. We're going to have our regular bridge, and then we're going to put the bottom of our feet together. So perfect, and then we're going to drive up through the outside of our feet. Still the same bridge, driving the knees out and pushing the hips up. You want to squeeze the glutes up at the top as well. So squeeze them for a second before you come back down. There's our final 30 seconds of our circuit. Boom. So 4 rounds there. We're going to have 5 different exercises, and then we have a little finisher that'll take about 3 minutes at the end, so nothing crazy there. But let's get into it in about 30 seconds. So grab your stuff and get ready to rock today. All right, team, so let's get into it here. First one is going to be our lateral lunge with a press out. You got about 20 seconds to get ready for that. I'm going to get the timer ready to roll, and we are going to take off with this workout today, team. So let's do it. Lateral lunge with the press out. We're going to go to our left side, 10 seconds, And we are starting this one. Again, lower body focus, so everything is going to be lower body. Let's have some fun with it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Big step out to the side, press out, and then drive off that outside foot. It's a compound movement. It's a good one to get a little bit of everything. Keep the core working in that press out. You got to keep it tight. There we go. Good. Again, you're staying on that same side for the entire round, but you are over halfway. Perfect, perfect. 10 seconds to go. Driving out, pressing back in. Big push off that outside foot, just like Heather did right here. 3, 2, 1, and done. 15 seconds. Next one, good morning. So again, we're going to keep that chest on the weight. We're going to hinge down, find that end range of motion. Make sure we keep that back nice and flat as we come back up to the top. Here we go. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Take a second at the bottom, come back to the top. Now, as we get to the bottom, you want to keep that back flat. If you can feel your back start to round, what I like to do is stand up, roll the shoulders back again, and then really focus on that core for your next rep. 15 seconds. Good. Keep that back flat, sticking your booty back a little bit on this one as well. It's a good way to start that hinge motion. 5 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 15 seconds again. All right, coming in, our single leg deadlift, so another hinge motion, but this is a single leg hinge, so a little unilateral work. Again, let's hold the kettlebell in our left hand, so left leg is going back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Try to replace where that foot would be if you were standing up with that kettlebell, so straight down at it. You're not reaching the kettlebell down there, you're hinging to get the kettlebells down there. So hinge at the hip, kick that back heel back. Good. Soft bend in the bottom knee as well. I love it. I love it. Just over 10 seconds to go. Got a couple more quality reps to the finish line. Good. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 3 exercises down. We're going to go swings next. For our swings, again, we're going to hinge. So nice flat back. Drive the hips forward. Glutes are engaged as you come forward. That's where the momentum is coming. Shoulder height. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. Driving forward, hinging down, keeping that back flat. If you feel the back start to round a little bit, maybe we go a little bit lighter. This is that same motion that we just did in the good morning, so a very similar one there. We got 15 seconds. Good, good. 3 hinge motions right in a row today. 10. Make it all the hinges. 5 seconds. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's finish up our first round here with our diamond bridge. Diamond bridge on our back. Again, the bottoms of the feet are together, pushing through the outside of the foot. If you want to add a weight to your hips, you absolutely can do that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive up, and let's see it. Good, good. It's a good little adjustment by Heather there. It gets me into my tip. Bring your feet in. Bring those heels close to your glutes. That's where you're going to get the best booty work on this one today. And squeeze the glutes up at the top as well. Good. You got 7 seconds to go. 7 seconds. Couple quick reps. Gets you to the end. And then we got a nice little 45-second break. 2, 1, done. 45 seconds. 1 round down. We got 3 to go, team. Take a little time. Take a quick little water break. And then we will get on with round number 2. That was our left side round, so next round is going to be our right side. We're going to try to do that with everything, but 30 seconds. Just like we talk about in between just about every round, adjusting weights accordingly. If you have weights around, you need to adjust anything, definitely do that. Lateral lunge with a press out, you probably don't need a ton of weight on that one. That one's a pretty light one. But we got about 10 seconds, so let's get set up for it. Again, we're lunging to our right side this time. Let's do it. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge with a press out. Round 2. Let's do it. Good. Big old lunge to the side. Big press out. Again, try to keep that dumbbell about shoulder height when you press out. Good. Extending all the way out, all the way back in. Keep sitting back into the heels on this one. Every side lunge should almost feel like you're on the edge of falling back. We don't actually want you to fall back, but you want to have that weight all the way in the heel here. Good. 5 seconds. Got about 1 good one in you here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, good morning's coming up. Adding the weight to the chest. Again, hold it nice and tight. You don't want it to come off the chest for the entire round. And we want to hinge. 3 hinge movements in a row. Let's start them. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good little hinge, coming back forward. Now, this same movement is going to be the same thing for 3 exercises. The good mornings, the single leg deadlift, and the swings. It's going to use the same muscle group here. So might get kind of burnt out a little bit, but let's focus on the right things. Just like the hinge, the nice flat back. The core is a big thing to focus on for these last 10 seconds. Perfect. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 15 seconds here. Single leg deadlifts now. Again, dumbbell or kettlebell here. We're going to go down into it in 10 seconds. This time, right hand is holding the weight. Right hand is holding the weight. Right leg is going back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. So Heather does a good job of also keeping that straight line. Heel to hip to shoulder, all is one straight line, and that is exactly what we want at the bottom of our single leg deadlift. Good. If you feel like you're pretty confident in that one and feeling good, then focus on the toe, keeping the toe pointed down towards the ground, fighting that hip rotation. Good. 8 seconds here. A couple more quick reps. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 15 seconds. All right, swings coming up. Let's get our last hinge here of our circuit, and then we'll do our diamond bridge to finish it up before we take our longer break again. So kettlebell swings. Let's do them in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. If you're really feeling good and you're someone that has done swings a bunch of times in your days, then you can go to single arm swings if you really want to. Good little challenge, good little mix up in our workout. But we got just over 15 here, just about at that halfway point. Good, good. All right, knocking it out. Keep engaging the glutes. Keep driving the hips forward. That's where that momentum's coming from. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, done with that one. Diamond bridges to finish up our round. Again, we're going to have our heels together. The bottom of our feet get pushed together to make that diamond with the legs. 1 dumbbell on the hips. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 30 seconds of quick work here, and then we'll get into our rest. Good, good. Driving up. Make sure we squeeze those glutes. If I were to take a stick and poke you in the butt right now, and you're at the top of that bridge, you should feel those muscles being contracted, being hard. There we go. Control on the way down. Don't just let your hips fall. Good, good. Couple more reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 2 rounds down. 45 seconds in between our rounds here. So we start with that lateral lunge with a press out one more time. We got 1 more on each side here. And that is our workout today. And then we'll get to our finisher, actually, after that 4th round. But 30 seconds to go. Take a rest, grab some water, and we'll be back in 30. Good. 20 seconds. Again, just weights as needed. You guys should know the drill by now. But in lateral lunge with the press out, light weights, even if you want to just go body weight, if your shoulders are really feeling it, I'm cool with that. But here we go. 6 seconds. Let's do it. Grab that weight. Keep it tight to the chest. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're going left side again. Good. Big lunge to the left. Big press out. Control back in. Really good. There it is. Try as you step out. Heather step into her left, so her left foot is being planted. Keep the weight in that left heel. Keep sitting back. It's like you're sitting back into a chair once you get into that bottom position. And then keep your chest as tall as you can. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, 15 seconds here. Good mornings coming up next. Here's our hinge, little trio. So start with the good mornings. This time, I want you to pause at the bottom for 2 seconds. 2-second pause. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So get down to the bottom. Hold it for a quick 2 count. And right back up. Good. Now that bottom, I want you to encourage yourself to keep squeezing your core. Actively squeeze your core at the bottom. That'll help you keep that back flat. It'll help you stay in that good position for the 2 seconds and help you as you come back up. Usually it's when we start that coming back up that we lose our good position. But if you squeeze it and you really focus on that core, you can keep in that good position. 5 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1, and done. Single leg deadlift coming up. We're going left side, so left hand is holding the weight. Left foot is going back. Here we go, 7 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. And just like we talked about last round, that straight line from heel to hip to shoulder, all coming into play, pointing the foot down right at the ground when you get to that bottom part. Soft bend in the bottom knee. Everything's looking really good. This is something that's giving you a little trouble today. Make sure to go into your local Anytime, see your coach. They got a plan that can help you. They have tips that will get you into the right position, and they can just see you and be with you as well. 3, 2, 1, and done. Kettlebell swings coming up next. Swings. Good, good. Get that personal touch that you can get with your coach by going into the gym. It's unmatched. We love it. But here we go. Swings, 5 seconds, 30 seconds of them. Let's do it. 2, 1, let's go. Good, because as much as I can coach you through a screen, there's a coach that can in person coach you way better than I can. I can't see the deadlifts. I can't see your swings today. So you got to take it what I say, try to do it as much as you can, and then go in and see your coach. Make sure you're perfecting those things, getting a plan, and going after it every single day. 10 seconds here. Good, good. Finishing strong. Couple more reps. Drive those hips through. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 15. All right, let's finish up round 3 with our diamond bridge. Diamond bridge coming in. Remember, bottom of the feet together. So heels together, bottom of the feet together. And then drive those hips up. Heels are in tight to the glutes. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Drive up, control down. Good, good. Already coming up on our last round of the day, next round. We've been flying through this one today, but don't forget, we got that finisher. Little finisher today to just make sure we're ready. 10 seconds though. Got a nice long break coming up, a little 45 seconder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 45 seconds. All right, team, we got one more round. Take a minute here. Take 45 seconds. Breathe, rest, recover, drink some water, and then we're back at it with our final round of the day in about 30. All right, so just over 20. Lateral lunge with our press out. This is going to be our right side round again, so we're going to go to the right to finish everything up, to even out our sides so we're not walking around in a circle. You know how that goes, right? All right. 7 seconds. Let's have some fun with this last round. Lateral lunge with a press out to the right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's like that old saying, does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, of course he does. 20 seconds to go. Big step out. Make sure that heel is flat on the ground. Keep that chest nice and tall, team. Good, good. Control, power off that outside leg. Oh, it's all coming into play here. We're working. One more really, really good rep here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's hinge. We got our diamond bridges. This will finish up. We got good mornings coming. Last time we did 2-second pause. This time, 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Go a little bit longer. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good. 3 seconds. Bam. Right back up to the top. Taking your time down there. 3 seconds when you're holding an exercise is probably like 5 seconds to you. I know time really does slow down whenever you're holding anything, like a plank, like doing push-up holds, just doing push-ups for a minute. That's another good one. Good. 10 seconds though. Couple more good reps. Good. Holding it. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Good morning's done. Single leg deadlifts. We're going right hand has the weight. Right leg is going back. 7 seconds, and we're going to have fun with this one. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. There it is. Kicking your back heel back. Replace that foot with the kettlebell. Looking good. Taking it down. Control. Should be able to come up with control as well. All about the control. 15 seconds, though. Halfway. Almost there. Almost there. You got 8 seconds. Good. Best rep of the day right here. You got one more in you. 3, 2, 1, and done. 15 seconds. Swings. We're going after them in about 10 here. So grabbing your weights. Last round of them. Really drive those hips through. Emphasize it this round. Squeeze the glutes as they come forward. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds of work. You got a minute left to work today with these swings, and then our diamond bridges, and then our finisher. So it'll be a little bit longer in a minute. Good, good. All right, team, you are halfway through the swings. 15 seconds to go. I know those glutes, those hamstrings, they are feeling it at that point. The whole posterior chain, the whole backside of the body at this point. But we got it. We got it. Couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, diamond bridges. Diamond bridges coming up. Last exercise before our finisher. We will get a good little break in there as well, so don't worry about that. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Driving up. Last 30 seconds of work here. Try to hold that bridge up at the top for a quick second. Squeeze the glutes. Make sure they're engaged, and then come down. Good, good. All right, you're already halfway through, though. 15 seconds. That's all that separates you from the last round here. Good. Best reps of your day. Finishing strong. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, there is our circuit for the day. We have our little finisher coming up now. So it's only going to be 2 moves, and since we are doing a lower body day and we haven't done a ton of squats, they're both going to be squats. So we're going to do 2 rounds of this. It's a minute length each of them. The first one is going to be 20 seconds. So 20 seconds of jump squats. Now, if you're not jumping today, we're going to take it up to the calf raise, and it's the same thing. So up to it, right back down, right there. So that's our first 20 seconds, whether you're jumping or taking it to the calf raise. Then the last 40 seconds of the minute are going to be a squat hold. So we're going to be powerful. We're going to jump. We're going to land soft, and then we're going to hold for 40 seconds. And there's our minute. We'll take another minute in between, and we'll do it one more time. So there's 2 rounds of this. It's going to be a little challenge for us, but we got this. We are strong today. Let's do it. I'm going to start the timer, and we are going to get started here in about 20 seconds. All right. 10 seconds, and we are going here, team. Let's have some fun with it. Jump squats to start. 20 seconds of them. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, driving through, landing soft. You always want to land like you got a grumpy neighbor below you that you don't want to wake up because it's 1 a.m. Good, good. 10 seconds to go in your jump squats. Good. Almost there, whether you're going up to the toes, whether you're coming off the ground. Either way, we're working hard. Squat holds in 2, 1. Holding now. Good, get down there. Hold tight, hold steady. Good, now you can sit here all day. Got 30 seconds. Again, we'll take a full minute in between, so don't have to worry about the legs being too tired for that next round. We'll get that full recovery. Good, good. Last 20. You can do this. Even if those legs start to shake a little bit, if you need to take a quick stand to get back down, that's okay. I just want your best effort every single round. Work when you can, rest when you need. 10 seconds. Good, you got it, you got it. Keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh, shake those legs out a little bit. We got a full minute to rest, to recover, and then we got one more round. One more round. Last minute of work today. You got this. Tell yourself you got it, and it gets a little bit easier, I promise. But think of the rest of your day. Everything else in your day gets a whole lot easier knowing that it's not as hard as 20 seconds jump squats and 40 seconds of squat holds, right? If you have something that's that hard in your day, I'm sorry. But you got 30 seconds to rest still, so use that as your positive, right? 30 seconds. All right. So after this last round, we'll foam roll you really quick, and then we'll get you guys out of here. But you got 20 seconds to get ready. Shake those legs out a little bit, get the jitters out, and let's knock this last round out. Jump squats, squat holds, 1 minute of work. 1 minute separates you from some foam rolling. Let's go. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Let's finish this workout now. This is the last minute of work. Give me your all. This is your all out, your sprint to the finish line, team. Good, good. 10 more seconds of the jump squats. Keep on working. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down into that squat hold. Let's go. Last thing you're doing today, let's make the most out of it, team. Again, it's okay to stand up for a second, but I want you to try to get back down and spend as much time down here in these last 30 seconds as you can. Very good, very good. Being strong here, getting all the work, 20 seconds to go, and you are done with it, team. You got this, you got this. Keep holding, stay strong, squeeze that core. Last 10 seconds now, 10 seconds. You can do it. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. There it is. Way to get the finisher out of the way, team. Grab a foam roller. Let's foam roll you out. We're going to focus on that lower body here, since it's probably shaking a little bit after those squat holds. Let's start out with the hamstrings. So let's take a seat right on top of that foam roller. The hamstrings are going to be from the bottom of the glutes all the way down to the soft of the knee. We can do one at a time. We can do two at a time. Whatever you're feeling after that, I am okay with. The hamstrings will definitely be feeling after this workout, though. So a couple different things that we can do to kind of limit some of that soreness. As I always say, we can drink enough water, we can eat the right foods, and we can get enough sleep. Those are the big three. So do what you can. It's the myofascial release. Some of the other things can also add some good benefits as well. But do those three main things well, and then all the other stuff, that's when you really start to get the benefits of it. Good, good. All right, now let's take it down to the calves. So lower part of the leg from the soft of the knee all the way down to that Achilles down there. Get the whole thing. This is one that we could turn the toes in and out as well. You can kind of get the inside, the outside of the calves by turning them in and out. Good, good. Amazing. All right, about 10 more seconds of these, and then we're going to go to the quads, so the front of the legs next. We will have to roll over. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's roll it over. So the quads, front of the leg, we're going to go from the top of the knee all the way into the hip here. So get that full thing. You could do 2, you could do 1, whatever you're feeling. And these are the main movers of our squats, so these ones might be a little bit dicey after the squat hold, but we got them right. Very, very good. Now take a few seconds, roll it out here. If you have any other tight spots in your body, take a minute and roll those out as well. Take 5 minutes, spend it on yourself. Your body will never regret rolling out. But when you guys are done with this one, that is going to be what we have for you all today. Remember to take some time and invest it into yourself, just like you did with this workout today. Do it again today, and you will never say sorry to yourself. So thank you guys for joining us today. Again, my name is Coach Christian. This is Coach Heather, and we are so excited to see you next time, tomorrow, on our next Coach Hair Connect Daily Virtual Workout.